Hey everyone, Les here from BG Trading. Hope you are well. Today is December 6, 2021. We're going to analyze Vection technology, which the ASX code is VR1. We're also going to understand what Metaverse is all about. So you know that a lot of people talking about Metaverse. So we want to understand what it is and then exploit individually what Vection technology does and why we believe this could be a great company to be watching in 2022. So let's have a look. Just want to remind, this is not a financial advice, just as from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies to know when to buy and when to sell stocks, how we set up targets, set up stop losses, how we avoid FOMO, and much more, all in this channel for you. So if you like the way we trade, like the content, please subscribe to the channel. And also don't forget to become a member of our free Facebook community. We're going to put the link of this very much analysis in there for you. So make sure you subscribe to our community as well. So firstly, we're going to understand a little bit what Metaverse technology is all about and what's being used for. And then we're going to look into the company itself, Vection Technologies, and how they actually developing Metaverse technology throughout different industries. And that's the key for this company. So let's have a look now. So, sorry. What is Metaverse? Metaverse is a hypothesized interaction of the internet, supporting online 3D virtual environment. So we can actually create entire environment, entire games, and it's being essentially used in companies like Samsung for a game experience or even sort of a fitness experience. And now with Facebook sort of rebranding to Meta across all its social media platform, Metaverse really got into a hype among investors. Now, essentially, Metaverse has been used for social interaction and gaming, but now companies like Vection Technologies are applying Metaverse in various different sort of industries. So I have actually just pulled this up from an investor presentation, and they have here different applicabilities where Metaverse is currently using, and they already been used quite a lot in real estate. In real estate, to create some display homes. So the biggest advantage is obviously to save cost and use this opportunity to increase sales for a broader audience. For example, if you are in Europe and you want to buy a house here or develop a house here in Australia, or you want to hire a Australian designer or architect, so this person can create a whole 360 tour through Metaverse. And I'm not talking about 360 walk-in there. It's currently being used in real estate. It's actually a full experience, like you are in the actual place. So you can feel, you can understand what the dynamics, the volume, the scope of the environment that you are. So this is Metaverse. So use now highly applicable in real estate. So architects can also visualize the building before the building is built in order to identify some potential problems on some design issues. You know, that's in for architects. Then also in components and part manufacturers, the manufacturer is able to identify any design issue as well before putting actually production line. And once you actually once you build the modes, you can't turn back now, because if there's a problem with design, so you can use a metaverse technology. That's why this company is actually working together with some manufacturers to use a metaverse technology to identify these sort of issues. Then also healthcare becoming more efficient, how a doctor can ensure the safety of patients. So using metaverse technology for even, and that was something that I was reading the other day, even to operate, to conduct surgery from distance in remote, so the doctor can be elsewhere, doesn't have to be into the hospital to conduct surgery. I don't know how close we are from this type of technology to be actually effective, but that's what they're using the technology for. That's what they're developing for. Fashion industry, defense industry, again, identifying issues when designing some vessels or aircraft. Automotive industry, so essentially visualization of what the car will look like, and yes, and can even tease some designs out there. So many applicabilities of metaverse. Now, the fundamental aspect of this company, and that's when you really have to be careful. So I even put a red flag some stage here. This is a growth stock, guys. A growth stock. When it's a growth stock, it means that the company is increasing revenue, and the stock trades as the hype of the market in the sector. You've seen that in 2020 with BNL. Now we've seen with EV stocks. And we have seen very recently with this very same stock that we are analyzing as we speak. Now, the company aims to double its revenue year on year. However, one thing I want to highlight here is this is a beautiful. You got to always pay attention for what the net profit is about. And then obviously we still see some massive losses as the company invests further, and that obviously has a direct effect on the share price. So really gotta understand that this type of company for us is more like a trading stock at this stage until we reach a break-even point. That's the thing. Now, the key growth prospect for this company is revenue acceleration. So they want to keep increasing its revenue. They have they aiming for international expansion, further strategic acquisitions, targeting a combination of scale, sales team, integrated technology, and geographic expansion. There's a lot of going on in this, so they really want to grow very hard, not just organically, but also through acquisition. Remember, every time the company acquires, that will have massive impact on the net profit, and then that's when we have the spikes up and down massively, right? So now let's take a look on the technical analysis, technical side of the stock. Now, the thing is, what we're going to do, we're just going to change for Hikenach. Okay, so we have a bullish intersection, level 1 here, right? This is, if you can see, the stock is in, it's kind of it's still like sort of sideways because it went up in October 2020 quite a lot, above 20 cents, and then just a couple of weeks ago went up almost 30 cents. Now, if you have invested in this company a year ago, and that's what we normally like to compare, 2020. So let's go, 6th of December. Okay, so you would be making pretty much 15% as it's keep falling at 14 cents at the moment, 17%. So it's not a much return on investment. However, if you trade in the stock, then obviously you could take a lot of advantage of massive share price swings. So we have this on this bullish intersection, we had a 88% here, and then we have a little correction and another 30%. That's why BGS 38% actually. That's why BGS strategy is interesting for. And then obviously in the last bullish intersection, we had almost pretty much 200% increase in that. So you target for 100% profit in each trade, then you most likely will be able to make a lot more money out of trading stocks like this than investing in stocks like this at this stage, because it is a speculative investment. Since the EBITDA, the net profit are a negative still, and going to be potentially most likely negative for a while until the company start making some money, until it achieves its growth, its mature phase. Now we had a correction as the whole market correct, 50% correction. Now, interesting enough, it's trading on now it's trading at precisely at SMA levels, which is the area that our strategy says to buy normally. So buy at bullish buy a stock, speculative stock at SMA or under. So you are protected from massive losses. We're talking about here, if you have bought at the former area, you would have now be 50% negative, which is not that good, because we don't know how long it's going to take for this stock to go up again. Now, potential buying areas right here under SMA. So anything under 15 cents would be interesting. Obviously, our VIP members know exactly what would be the target and the entry level. But I would just say that anything under the red line, it's a lot more safer and there's a lot more upside than the downside. Although we still could see a potential fall here if tech stocks keep falling. So like 20% fall could be a possibility still, but we don't know what's going to happen. The best really is to buy upon the first sort of a green candle. So if you see a green candle on the Heiken Notch, that's where we suggest buying. Obviously, target price and everything is restricted to our VIP members, but just keep in mind, stocks like this, better not to hold. If you want to play safely, better not to hold for too long. Locking profit is critical for stocks like this, because it's a company that, again, doesn't make profit. Okay, so this was my taking on VR1, extremely risk stock. So always buying under the SMA, that's not too bad. And obviously locking profits, that's what we would do. Hope you enjoy this analysis. Please let us know in the comments below what you think, if you agree or if you disagree, and any questions as well. I'm going to be putting again this analysis, the full analysis link at our Facebook community. Make sure you become a member. See you in the next video. Bye. The whole idea when we designed BG Trading BGS 20 strategy was to use only a set number of indicators to make it simple and clear to understand, and to be able to apply our KPIs very easily and very effectively. So you don't have to be any Wall Street smart person to be able to apply those strategies. We really hope this course will help you to make better decisions and make successful trades. See you in the course.